NFL Pick'em Week 13 or Week 13 predictions. First game, Saints versus Falcons. I have the Saints in this one, and I think it's obvious. I just don't think the Falcons are a very good team.
Yeah, I'm also going Saints. They've looked better since they fired their coach, but I don't think they can hang with the Saints at all.
Next game is Jaguars versus Vikings. This is another easy pick. I got the Vikings in this one.
Vikings.
Next game, Browns versus Titans. And before I give my pick, the Browns are probably one of the worst 8-3 teams that I can remember. I mean, the teams that they've beaten are not that good outside of the Colts. They got blown out by the Steelers and Ravens. I don't even have them as a top 10 team, and they're 8-3.
They fought for their lives last week against the Jaguars too.
They're 18th ranked in offense, 21st in defense. I got the Titans in this game. I think they're going to win this game.
Yeah, I'm also going with the Titans. I just don't trust Baker Mayfield. The sad is, I like Baker Mayfield. I loved him coming out of college, but he's just been so inconsistent. I can't trust him, and I don't think that Derrick Henry is going to be stopped. So,
next game, Lions versus Bears. I got the Lions in this game. I think that after they fired Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn, they're going to come out with some new energy. And I think the Bears have no energy, and they're waiting for their coach, Matt Nagy, to get fired. So the Lions are going to come into this game, and they're going to handle their business. They're going to beat the Bears.
I wish that I could show you my notes because I also went with the Lions. I said, just fired Matt Patricia. They're going to get a boost from that. I think that you've seen the Texans have looked really good after firing Bill O'Brien. The Falcons have looked really good, and the Bears are still dealing with the enigma, Matt Nagy. So
next game, Bengals versus Dolphins. Joe Burrow is out for the year, so I'll probably pick. I won't pick the Bengals again this year.
Yeah.
I'm picking the Dolphins in this one, whether Fitzpatrick or Tua starts. It doesn't matter.
I'm also going Dolphins.
So next game, Washington versus the Steelers. I have the Steelers in this one pretty easily. I don't have to think too much about this.
I'm going with the Steelers, but I think it'll be closer than a lot of people think. That Washington football team defense is a pretty underrated unit, so I think they'll keep it fairly close, but I think the Steelers are going to end up pulling it out.
Next game, Colts versus Texans. If the Texans had Will Fuller, I might have considered them a little bit, but after losing a deep threat like that, a guy who really he really needs so much attention paid to him, I got the Colts. They have one of the best defenses in the league, and Texans have one of the worst defenses in the league, so the Colts can move the ball against them.
Yeah, agreed for pretty much all the same reasons I'm going with the Colts.
Next game, Raiders versus Jets, and it hurts me to say this, but the Jets are going to win this game.
No, they're not.
And the Jets are going to ruin their chances of getting the number one pick because they're going to beat the Raiders. Last year, nobody picked the Jets to beat the Raiders, and the Jets blew them out. This year, the same is going to happen. The Raiders, once again, are going to fumble a shot at the playoffs because they crumbled down the stretch, and the Jets are going to fumble their chance to draft Trevor Lawrence. The Jets are going to win this game.
There's no chance the Raiders are going to win handily.
You think the Raiders are going to win by a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Next game, Giants versus Seahawks. This might be a closer game than it seems because the Giants have a really good defense, but I got the Seahawks. I can't pick against the Seahawks. It's Russell Wilson versus Colt McCoy. If Daniel Jones was there, I would have given it more consideration, but I don't trust Colt McCoy at all, and he can't run either, so I got the Seahawks.
Yeah, and I was going to say the same thing. If Daniel Jones was healthy, I might have picked the Giants in this game because I like that Giants defensive unit. They've been playing really well, and I think that Joe Judge is doing a nice job there, but without Daniel Jones going with Colt McCoy, I don't think they have any chance of going Seahawks.
Next game, Rams versus Cardinals. This is going to be a tough game, probably a game that's going to decide who's first place in the NFC West. And I got the Rams. I think teams have been playing Kyler Murray better these past few weeks. After Jared Goff stinked it up against the 49ers, I don't think he does it against the Cardinals. I think the Rams are going to win the NFC West, and this is just another step to get there.
This was the toughest game for me to pick. I left it for the last out of any of the games that I picked, and my head is telling me to go with the Rams because that defense is so good between Aaron Donald and their corner duo that they've been the best against number one and number two wide receivers this season. I just, in my heart, it tells me to pick the Cardinals coming off a tough loss against the Patriots. I feel like they feel the Rams nipping at their heels. Well, not tied with them now at the top of the division. And I think the Cardinals know they need this one, and I think they're going to pull it out.
Next game, Patriots versus Chargers. Believe it or not, I got the Chargers in this one. Like I really think that they're going to beat the Patriots. Like people want to talk about the Patriots defense or whatever. Their defense has not been the same, and they cannot move the ball. I mean, Cam Newton had 79 yards passing, I believe, against the Cardinals. I really don't think they're going to win this game. I think the Chargers are going to win.
I also went Chargers. I just don't think that Patriots offense can win in a shootout with the Chargers, and we've seen a shootout from the Chargers every week. So I think it comes down to a shootout, and Justin Herbert prevails.
Eagles versus Packers. Last year, the Eagles beat the Packers because they were running the ball on them all game, but I think the Packers get the better of them this upcoming week. I have a disclaimer, though. If Jalen Hurts starts, I have the Eagles.
Wow.
But if Carson Wentz is starting, I got the Packers.
Do you want to expand on that a little bit?
I just think Jalen Hurts gives them a newfound energy, and Carson Wentz, along with Doug Peterson, has been the problem for the Eagles.
Well, I said when we had that segment, I think it was a week ago, I want to see Jalen Hurts. But I'm going to go Packers in this one.
Next game, Broncos versus Chiefs. This is an easy one. I got the Chiefs on this one.
Yeah, I'm also going with the Chiefs.
Cowboys versus Ravens. Another easy one. I got the Ravens in this one.
I'm also going with the Ravens. I don't care how many Ravens are on the COVID list. I'm going Ravens.
Then the last game, Bills versus 49ers. This is a tougher game to pick, but I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. And I think they know if they win this game, they probably got that AFC East on lock.
Yeah, I also think the 49ers can sneak up on teams at this point in the season just because they've dealt with so many injuries, and now they're starting to get at least semi-healthy, a little bit more healthy maybe, and they showed it against the Rams. They're no slouch of a team. Kyle Shanahan is a great coach, but with all that being said, I'm still going with the Bills.
Hey, what's up, guys? You just finished watching a clip of the Pick a Side podcast. My name is Joel Moran.
My name is Jack Barteck.
My name is River Brown.
And we are your hosts for this podcast. We want to thank you guys for watching the clip. Like, subscribe, and comment, and share if you would care to, because it helps us grow. And we're trying to make this a full-time thing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting, and see you next time.